A study finds 1 in 6 small businesses across North Carolina had to close earlier this year because of the pandemic. And tonight, CBS 17 digital reporter Jody McCrary is digging deeper and finds that compared to businesses in other states, the ones here are not as confident about the future.
Facebook surveyed hundreds of small businesses across the state, nearly 20,000 across the country, to get a clearer picture of just how tough the pandemic has been for them.
North Carolina still has a challenge ahead of it.
Looking forward, more than a quarter expect cash flow problems, much higher than neighboring states. That, and a fear of fewer customers, has less than 2/3 confident they'll still be open in 6 months, well below the averages both nationally and across the South.
When I talk about optimism right now in North Carolina, small businesses are feeling it's a little bit more of a challenge.
The pandemic has been harder on women and minorities, their businesses reporting lower sales figures, and for Black-owned businesses closing at higher rates.
We know that the pandemic has affected everybody and every business, but it hasn't affected everyone equally.
But the news wasn't all bad. Some numbers here actually better than the national averages, with less than half seeing a drop in year-over-year sales and less than 20% cutting jobs.
We're seeing some positive trends in North Carolina specifically.
But why is Facebook even getting involved at all? The tech giant says it's because it wants to help those small businesses with grants and training sessions.
You can't effectively know the best way to help the small business community if you don't know what the pain points are or their anxieties are.
You can find the full study at CBS17.com. My story also tells you how to apply for those training sessions. For CBS 17 News, I'm Jody McCrary.